Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Poland Stronk campaign. Sounds like the cool music's about to turn on. Sweden has entered into an alliance with our enemy Novgorod. Is that what I just saw? Does that mean that you're going to call Sweden in? How dare you? I think we'll advance forward, try to fight that army, provide some reinforcements down here. As I understand it, they did. They called Sweden in. It's a lot closer now than it used to be. That's not good. How dare they call in freaking Sweden, even though they weren't allies at the beginning of the thing. Alright, we got these guys on the run. It just makes sense to fight these little one-stacks. If we can catch him. Hey, Danzig is cored. Nice. I think we'll backtrack to their capital now. And, Lithuania is sieging, but not much. Like, what are you doing, Lithuania? This is your damn war. You should be really aggressive right now. What's this? Why would you break the siege? See, now you're trying to attach to me, aren't you? No, you're not. What are you doing? You're not attached to me. And yet you won't go siege the thing I told you to siege. Here, Moldavia, fine, you do it. Alright. Without complaining too much, I must say, Paradox, this needs a little work. And now they're deciding to go do something. I don't get it. Maybe I just need to mess with it a bunch. Remind the knights of their duty. The Teutonic Orders of Vassal. Alright, sure, we can do that. We have a truce with them for a little while longer, don't we? 1468. 8 more years, yeah. I guess we try to improve relations with the Pope for now. I just know that at any moment a Swedish army is going to come around. And they're going to be rather dangerous. Suffering some nasty attrition, but what can you really do about it? Oh my god, 10%. Ugh. I don't want any of that. I don't want any of this either. Does our guy have siege value? No. Not really even that much of a reason to keep him up here. Unit weight is 19, supply limit is 10. What a garbage supply limit. We'll take the missionary strength guy. Maybe we can actually convert something. Close. Getting pretty close. We could try to, but I don't want to start yet. What is with all these stability hits? Come on, game. Stop it. Alright, so we took their capital. That's cool. We can't actually take that from them. There's no way that's going to happen. 6 on 3 plus 2. 6 on 3 is good. We'll take the 6 on 3. It's actually significantly more than 6. We've got armies that are having a really hard time reinforcing. And we technically won that fight, but it wasn't pretty. We'll consolidate regiments because we were over the Force Summit anyway. And still just waiting on Sweden to show up. I don't know where they are, but I mean, they have a contiguous border. I don't know why they're not here. It should be here. Alright, so we've maxed out relations with Moldavia, and it does confirm it. Yep. So you can only improve plus 100 with a march. As opposed to plus 200 with a personal union or a vassal. So unfortunately, I think we can only really give Lithuania like one province here, because we can't give them Novgorod's capital, and if I give them this, they can't core it because it's too far away. I think. So it looks like we're going to have to go to war with Muscovy. Novgorod's surprisingly large. Alright, ticking war scores at negative 6.4. All we need is for them to actually siege this. They're still on Tech 3. Okay. After the concessions of the nobility in 1425 and during the 13 Years' War, somebody was again forced to new concessions. To be able to raise troops, among them a lot of mercenaries, the king needed money from Szlachta. In an effort to solve the monarchy's pressing problem, he had to accept Niziwa privileges to imply the nobility had the right to hold local conventions particulares, without which no troops could be raised and no taxes extracted. In this way, the nobility got an efficient and powerful organization with the joint mutual interest and the power of the military and the taxation legislative procedure. Technology goes up till the end of the game, and stability comes down, or we face a rebellion. Well, we're already Eastern Tech, so we're paying 20% extra. We're talking about another 5%, which would be 30 per tech. Over the course of like 30 technologies. 30 times 30 would be 900 points per. So 2,700 monarch points if we were to level up 30 technologies. It's not quite that many, but it's a lot of points. Or we fight rebels. The good thing is that it would keep stability costs really low. Be easy to recover from anything bad happening. Basically, we'd be able to stay at level 1 almost all the time. I guess we just, whatever, just take it. Yeah, fine. You could go ahead and finish that siege. That would be great. And our manpower is garbage. %7 chance. I think we'll just peace out over the one province. It's not much, but Brandenburg has joined into a coalition against Pomerania. How come we don't have a mission to take that province again? Mamluks have ended their peasants' war. Right, I'm glad we avoided any potential for that. Not much else we can really do to make them like us. Royal marriage from Brandenburg. Nah. I don't think we really need to worry about doing that. Relative power to Liege. Lithuania thinks they're really strong. They have 32 regiments. They do have more men than we do. That doesn't matter. They're not going to break free. We will have to expand a bit ourselves, otherwise they will get too strong. Alright, so if we wanted to take this... This is outside of our coring range, so we wouldn't be able to sell it to them. So if we want to give it to them, we do have to transfer it to Lithuania. And then if we were to peace out Novgorod over Kulm, this peace will cost us nothing. That's actually really good. Sure, fine. Quick easy war, it's only one province, but whatever. I don't know if the dead men are justified. It was a pretty painful winter. A couple winters there. Alright, so what are we doing? We're looking for low unrest provinces with high autonomy. Bells. Bells, I think, was the one that I had raised, so I can't do anything about it. Our Inquisitor just died already. I guess we're going to hire a Theologian. That guy, Theologian, is so overpowered now. Advancement of Religion Act. Now this is tempting because we've been just shy of being able to do it, but we lost the Inquisitor, so without the Inquisitor I don't think we can pass it. That permanent +1 revolt risk is not something I like to pick up quite often either. Got the papacy up to 81. Since we are just waiting on this and nothing else, I guess we'll do a couple double improvements. Serbia wants to be our buddy. We do have an extra relationship slot, and these guys down here are Orthodox. I think. Yes, they are. Serbia's friendly. Wallachia. None of them would accept vassalization because of distance from borders, and we're not quite large enough. at this point, but couldn't hurt to improve relations with these guys, since they are, like, the only other people of our religion. We are losing money right now. Full maintenance is expensive, man. We don't have enough manpower for it. Yeah, still need 1,800 men. Alright, let's just move to the capital and gonna get rid of any extraneous... No, I didn't do anything. Nothing at all. How's revolt risk looking? 50% on the Hungarian defection. We'll send half the army down there. 45% on the Danzig one, so I guess we'll go park them on that one. See if we can make these problems go away. We did pick up a little bit of war exhaustion there. We have any opportunity to change government? No. And our heir is really old. He's older than our current character by a huge amount. It looks like Wallachia is going to take over, and that would be terrible. I want to see like a 6... Look at that, Bavaria. That's what I want. The 444. Give me him. That would be ideal. Please tell me that they've at least taken Tech 4. Nope. Alright, come on. Papal State. We're tired of dealing with you. Should we try to become the Papal Controller? Can we? Cannot. We don't have any cardinals yet. Alright, insult Denmark. Yep. I like that mission. Not only does that give us power projection, but also military power now. Okay, our manpower reserve needs to recover. We could build boats now, since we have Danzig. I guess we can do that. Seven boats out of 8. Let's just get 8 queued up. Do we really want to create a proper fleet, though? It's going to take forever. The truce is so long. Okay, Moldavia. You really just have these 2 claims, huh? That's it? Lithuania. You've fabricated a claim on the Teutonic Order. That doesn't help us. No, we have a long piece here. Unless we want to bite into Pomerania directly. Just fabricate a claim on Warmia. Yeah, okay. We'll go ahead and do it. Not scared of the Emperor. France is kicking butt. Austria's probably really weak. You know what'd be really fun is to just dismantle the Empire. They have 26,000 men. Why do they have so many men if they're fighting France? What's going on? France has 34,000. England, Castile, Ottomans, France. Lithuania has the 5th largest army. And they're our little buddy. We'll take Tech 5. Upgrade to our Eastern Militia. Rival of our rival, make Austria like us. See, that's actually a better mission, I think. Just because I dishonored the alliance doesn't mean we can't make them friendly with us again. Try to Jesus. Okay, well, I guess we're taking on some inflation. Well, actually, it's not that expensive. 91 administrative points versus... No, the stability is actually less. It's actually less than having to reduce the inflation later. And we don't have any ideas that reduce it, so... we'd have to spend monarch points to make it go away. What does it take to actually make that decision? Stability of 1. Admin Tech 10. And we have to own Marienburg. We have to continue to eat the Teutonic Order. Well, could always fabricate a claim on that to kind of coincide with the truce coming out. I think we'll feed Weistruck to Lithuania next war. Agent was discovered in Warmia. Oh no. No coalition. Not for us. Well, no. Sorry, I'm totally wrong. There's a coalition. Denmark, Bohemia, and Pomerania are all in a coalition against us. What did I ever do to you, huh? This is a little bit of aggressive expansion. Nothing major. Here, let's, as soon as we get this claim, I'm going to improve relations with Pomerania. Just to see if it's maybe possible to get them out of the coalition before we attack them. Looks like that war may have just ended. So Austria is independent, or not at war right now. Nope, not much we can really do at this point. Oh man, Moldavia and Lithuania don't like us. Oh no. There's no way to see if they want to be independent, right? Truce with, doesn't matter. I think it's only the overseas colonies that can have the desire to be independent. Their attitude is vassal. Aggressive expansion, really. Austria is the emperor, but he's 13. Austria is allied with Brandenburg, who is also our ally. Hey, we have a cardinal. Cardinal from Danzig. Guess we're going to protect trade in the Baltic Sea, and that gives us the opportunity to play the possibility of becoming the Curia controller. So we're going to just spend five papal influence, and what that does is it doesn't give us much, but we have a 9% chance of becoming the next Curia controller. And every time we'll just spend 5 papal influence and just try. It might happen. 9% of the time, it happens every time. Yeah, these truces feel really long. Looks like our boat doesn't have very far to go. That's what happens when you only have one province. Hey, you need to leave the coalition. You hear me? Get out of here. It's ridiculous. What you're doing is ridiculous. The Teutonic Revolutionaries. We do have a relationship slot. Who would make for a good ally? If our enemies are Hungary, who hates Hungary? Austria hates Hungary, but Austria's going to protect Pomerania if we attack Pomerania. Still, we could use Austria again against Hungary. Yeah, okay, we'll go for Austria. You're really not very happy with me. Dishonored alliance. Boo. It happens. Come to think of it, you know, I've only been playing for like 19 years in this campaign, so I guess it kind of makes sense that we're still at peace. Austria. You want a royal marriage? Our diplomatic reputation in -10. Wow, they really don't like that we annex subjects. When does that go away? 1466, so for 3 more years, we're gonna have that nasty penalty to Diplo Rep. There we go, Lithuania is finally on Tech 4. Moldavia, why don't you fabricate some claims on Wallachia, huh? We support rebels somewhere and maybe, like, make something happen. They're now at war with Denmark and Norway. Alright. Production efficiency's up by 10%. That's cool. Almost got them to 100, but we need them at 125. And that's not going to happen unless we get the royal marriage and stuff in, and the Diplo rep is really nasty. And we're pretty much capped on opinion, so we can't do anything else. Aside from hope that they switch to friendly. Or wait for that Diplo rep thing to go away. Or maybe hire a Diplo rep guy. Yeah, we have like no trade efficiency right now anyway. 10%. I think let's go with Diplo rep guy. Now we should be able to get a royal marriage with them. It should be an alliance now as well. Improve relations with Lithuania. Okay. Are they going to offer us an alliance, or do we have to do it to them? We'll just do it ourselves. See, they don't remember about us not doing anything to help them in the previous war. Which is kind of funny. Rebellions are totally fine. There's not much to really do at this point. Peace is very peaceful. Lithuania has fabricated no new claims. Teutonic Order has a truce still. Hungary has a truce. There's nothing to do. We're completely, like, landlocked by people we have peaces with, unless we want to somehow... I don't know. Here, out of curiosity... If I wanted to declare on Pomerania, Austria would protect them. They'd flip. That is so annoying. On the other hand, we could declare a war on... Nope, they're allied with only people who are in the Empire. Declare on Denmark somehow. They would call upon the coalition, which would get Pomerania involved, and then I could take land from them. We'll have to think of a clever way to get land from them without pissing off Austria. Not sure. Maybe if we declare war on Hungary and then declare war on Pomerania, Austria won't be able to defend them. Probably have to do that. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, everyone. See you soon.